Hey, my village, it's your coach Mo. I know it's been a long time since you guys seen me, but I am back and I'll be having videos on a consistent basis now. Focusing on being intentional this year. So that's my word for 2020, just in case you guys didn't know or not following me on my other channels and my Instagram page. But 2020 word is being intentional, and this video is actually going to be about how to be intentional in 2020. I know it's the third month, first quarter almost done for the year, but it's not too late. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about being intentional, doing things on purpose. You want to be an entrepreneur, but you make a lot of excuses. This is the year that we're going to eliminate excuses. No more saying I'm going to do it and let's do it. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to do it. So the first way to start being intentional is how your day gets started. You have to wake up early. You can't sleep in and stay up late, sleep in late. You're not getting anything done. You're wasting some of those hours within that 24-hour time period that you have in a day. You have to maximize those 24 hours. Me, I wake up 4 in the morning, sometimes 3. I don't use an alarm. I actually don't need one because I just naturally wake up. I have a natural alarm clock because I have a purpose to wake up for. So that's what you have to discover. What is your purpose? Why do you wake up every day? Who needs to hear something from you? Also, get rid of the excuses. Everybody know my hashtag is Team No Excuse, because I hate when people come with excuses, because there's always other options. There's always options. I believe in everything can be worked out, everything can be fixed. There are options. So definitely eliminate the excuses, because that's just giving you a reason why you're not doing something. And that's not being intentional. It's actually doing the opposite of what being intentional is. Another thing, meditate. I have to start my morning off with meditation, or listen to like inspirational videos. I made like a folder on my YouTube to my go-to motivational videos. It'll be my favorite people, either whether it's Eric Thomas, Pastor Mike Todd. There's a long list of people I listen to a lot on on YouTube. So definitely make you a motivational wake up video like folder where you have your playlist of all the things you listen to every day. I listen to at least 2-3 videos. Sometimes I like to meditate and just peace and quiet and just get centered and clear my mind. I have to set my energy before dealing with people, period. Otherwise it's not going to be a good day. Another thing is when you're being an entrepreneur, you want to start a business, being intentional, meaning start off with a business plan. I know so many entrepreneurs who don't even know what a business plan is or what to incorporate in your business plan. I'm going to do a video about that soon, about how to build a business plan. But it's always important to know, what do you want to plan for your business? Like, what goal are you trying to accomplish? How do you know how much it costs to keep your business going? You have to know these things in order to know like your overhead, if you can afford to have a business, if you can afford to quit your job. If you don't have a business plan, you won't even know if you can afford to leave your job. Some people like me, when I left my job May of last year, I added up like what my personal expenses was and what my business expenses was. And I'm like, oh, I can afford to quit, and I quit. So you won't know how much it costs to run your business if you don't ever look at those things. Another thing is set a to-do list. I start my to-do list at night. I never put more than like between 3 and 5 things on my to-do list. It depends on how easy or how simple those things are. So I'll start the to-do list at night. Sometimes I do it on Sunday for the whole week because I know what all I need to get done that week, but I split it up by days. So start your to-do list at night and be prepared for the next day, so you know what you're going to do when you wake up, and get started on that to-do list. I like to be done before the world wake up. So if I wake up at 4 a.m., my to-do list, unless I have to go somewhere to actually accomplish that to-do list, those things will be done by 8-9 o'clock. So also, when it comes to being intentional with your social media as well. Me, I kind of stir away from Facebook. Y'all know I used to do a lot of Facebook Lives every week last year, but I was like, Facebook is not a platform that I'm happy with. They make too many changes. There's too much going on. They're not paying people. So my focus this year is pretty much just Instagram and YouTube. So those are the main platforms that I'm focusing on. So I'm being intentional with my content tailored to those two platforms. So you have to set out a plan. Make sure you master those two platforms that you are focusing on, and don't be across. Like, I tried to do everything, blog, I tried to do Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, but they all have their own different things. I still have a Facebook group, but I'm not as active as I used to be, but I'm going to be active. But I don't abandon them because I do have a couple of hundred people in the group. But be intentional with your social media. Tailor it to specific social media. Like Instagram is different. You don't handle Instagram the same way you would handle Facebook. It's the same thing with Twitter and YouTube. So just be intentional about the 1 to 2 platforms that you want to focus on, because that will help you grow in your business as well. Cut out TV and phone. I'm one of those people, I don't normally watch TV. Sometimes I do it one day a week, if that, but that's only what's on my DVR and what I recorded. But I try to read more books. So I did subscribe to Audible about a year ago, and I try to do like 1 book a week. And I focus on my weaknesses. So if I need a book in how to sell or build my business on Instagram, that's what I'm going to download and listen to. It's the Audible books usually 3 to 5 hours, depending on how big the book is. But I try to build my weaknesses by purchasing audio books. There's no excuse. You don't have to sit there and read it. It reads it to you. So that's another reason people are like, I don't have time to be sitting reading a book. Okay, listen to one. You listening to music, you listening to TV, like why not listen to something that's going to actually help you and just write notes? But that's been very helpful. I love my audiobooks. Also, set a schedule. Y'all know me, I'm big on time management, work-life balance. That's what I teach. Me, Coach Mo. I'm known for structure, getting things done, timely matter, setting days like Monday, self-care day, Sunday, lazy day. I'm not doing anything on Sundays. I'm probably going to be lazy, pajamas all day, sitting in my bed. Saturdays is dedicated to my son. We do our family day. So we have movie night. That's probably the only time I watch TV, is because my kid wants to watch movies. But set days like me. Thursday is content creation day, and then I can coach on Friday, Saturday, and write to finish my book on a specific day of the week. Do scheduling of my posts on a certain day, because I'm not going to be on social media all day every day. But you can schedule your posts. I use Buffer. That's my favorite one right now. I used to use Hootsuite. But read more. Reading is fundamental, and having a schedule and setting time out to read is also important. Try to learn a new skill each month. So I do a lot of self-reflecting every week. At the end of the week, I do a little bit of self-reflecting so I can know what did I struggle with this week, or what could I adjust. It's no problem adjusting. You can always change. So don't be scared of change. You can adjust your schedule, whatever don't work, whatever worked good. Just do self-reflecting so that you can acknowledge what was working, what wasn't working, what do you need to change. There's always room for improvement. Spend time with God daily. Y'all know I have my prayer journal where I do daily reading of scriptures just to remind myself of God's promise to us. So I do my prayers. I thank Him, write down gratitude, my affirmations. I have to read and fill myself with affirmations before I go to bed and when I wake up. Also with my gratitudes, I read every day. I write out a prayer for whatever I'm believing God for at the time. And I also write in my journal, thanking God for everything and all the blessings that He give me and for always being there. But always remember to incorporate God in your daily life, because if it wasn't for Him, you wouldn't wake up. So that's kind of self-explanatory. I don't need to explain that. But you also have to set boundaries. Like me, I do use Do Not Disturb awfully a lot. Because if it's not my coaching day, I don't want people contacting me all day like, oh, I have a problem. Hey, Coach Mo, I have a question. things like that. I have to make sure I protect my energy at all costs. You guys know I'm big on protecting my energy. So make sure that you set professional and personal boundaries, whether it be with family and friends. If you need to turn off Do Not Disturb or power your phone off, do it. Sometimes people will mess up your energy, so you have to keep that negativity away from you. You have to set boundaries. You don't want to burn out. I've been through the burnout stage before 2 years ago. I learned my lesson. That's why I'm big on setting boundaries and schedule. Be okay with saying yes to yourself and no to others. It's not a problem. And don't feel bad for doing it. Sometimes you need boundaries with your kids. Tell them, I'm doing work. Don't bother me. Step away. Whatever you got to do. Take some time off. But protect your energy at all costs and set those boundaries without the guilt. But that's all I have for you guys today. Again, is Coach Mo, your parenting and business coach. I help entrepreneur parents break generational curses, co-parent with success, and master time management, work-life balance to be able to create that legacy for your kids. We want you to raise mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually healthy kids. If you need to set a free call, definitely click my website, which will be in the description below, and I'll be able to get back to you. You'll schedule your free 30-minute breakthrough call, and only book if you're ready. I am a busy woman. I don't have time to play games with people and people that's seeking only free coaching. I have so many videos that you guys can check out that will help you with other issues. If you have any topics that you want me to talk about or do a video on, definitely comment below, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Have a nice day.